Business name, loving social media. Profession, digital marketer. Previous job, sales manager. He's always been entrepreneurial. Always. Family information, Leah. Children, Lucas, Christian, Stefan, Angelina. Animals, he'd love a dog. Hobbies, riding his bike, playing chess and reading. Previous types of jobs, car washing, businesses, and something else. It's a strange font. City of residence, Enfield for 30 years. His burning desire is to find peace. Any life coaches in the room? No?
Have their work cut out.
Yeah. Something nobody knows about me, he's going to go on ADHD medication next week.
Not soon enough, but anyway, well done.
I'll take that one.
30 years too late. My key to success is a healthy amount of hard work. Take it away, Garry.
Alright, so we've got the wrong slide here. I don't know why. Fine.
Because
We got the right
you
slide?
got it on PDF, that's why.
Okay. Alright, well, it's nerve-wracking being up here because even though I love talking, you have to be a bit vulnerable because the first part of a 10-minute presentation is about learning about me. And that's a tricky one. The last couple of months have been quite challenging for me. I've been told by so many people, look, do you think you've got ADHD? And I thought, no, you're offending me. That's not nice. And then lo and behold, I check it and I have got ADHD. So I'm very curious to see what the medication will be like. The chemist, the pharmacist is very excited about the whole thing. Oh, look, Marcus, where are you, sir? Will you mind fixing this for me? Thank you. So if you imagine the very first slide was about learning about me and sharing with you who I am. So who am I? 52, like I said, I've got ADHD. I've got multiple sclerosis. And that really is something that drives me forward. I'm not ashamed of saying that I've got multiple sclerosis, and that's why you see me cycle, even if it's snowing, I'm out there, because with multiple sclerosis, the diagnosis can sometimes be a wheelchair, and that would really be hard for me. So if I keep my legs strong, my balance good, so you see me, some of you overtake me in a car, and you think, why is this guy on a bike? And that's very much me. Is it happening?
It will come back in.
All right, so I'm going from a prompt. The first slide should be 2 minutes, so I think. Right, so I've got 4 kids, amazing. There's many things that inspire me. I'm really into, like when you're diagnosed with something that's crippling, it changes you. Like people that are diagnosed with cancer, all of a sudden they become very aspirational. For me, I care so much about where I live. I care so much about people. I truly love human beings, and my first career was an optician, and I'm still an optician. I'm a clinician, I love people. But I managed to get this little optician, Emma and I opened around the same time, and we managed to get this little optician to turn over £1 million. And at the beginning I thought, I'm a brilliant clinician, and I wasn't. I was a brilliant marketeer. I love marketing. But you can see I took advantage of the fact that I can give you, still not working, I can give you something to hold inside, right? I met somebody, I've still got time, I met somebody, he was a surgeon, neurologist, and he said to me, Garry, if you've got MS, you need to read a lot. So this was maybe 30 years ago. I started to read marketing books. It's a true story. And I started to read, and I felt much better when I read. So I read between 50 to 70 marketing books a year. I eat them like sweets. I love them, consume them. And this has helped me to stay well, being on the bike and reading. And if you start reading that many books, you start getting really good at marketing. So Facebook, Meta, contacted me and said, Garry, do you know you're the first optician in the world to have Facebook? I had no idea. So they wrote a case study on me. And that then led me on to write a book, and then that led me on to travel the world teaching other opticians how to use digital marketing. I'm involved with the New Year's Day Parade. I'm involved with the Enfield Business Awards. Emma and I, the cheeky side of me, we gave a Lifetime Achievement Award to somebody, and we sent her to the Dugdale on false pretenses, and it was so fun. Wasn't that fun, Emma?
It was wonderful.
It's really good. I put from my own pocket, generally between £1,000 and £2,000 to put these awards on. People say, why do I do it? Why do you do it? I do it for the sense of community. To look at the winner of best trades and be super proud of you. Like, these things help. If you're a marketeer and you win an award, the sun should shine on you because it gives you trust. So my second slide would have been, so that's about me. My second slide is the type of clients I look after. And then you would have seen clients as big as Boots the chemist I look after, as big as Luminous, they're a £1 billion company based in Israel. Huge companies, and then we've got little companies like I look after our architect, I look after Steve Gregerson, I look after our flora. Like, so I love looking after smaller businesses as well as the big ones. The big ones require such. It worked this morning. So anyway, big and small. Now I've never until now been able to offer the room anything less than £500 a month. It's just really difficult because if you think minimum wage, to do social media properly, just Instagram on its own, there's something called stories. It cannot be done automated. LinkedIn cannot be done properly you need a human there. So 500 is pretty reasonable, I think, but beyond sometimes the cost of a small business. So I'm trying something new, and Robin was one of the first people to agree. It's going to be £100 a month, but for the BNI members, I'm trying it to see if I launch it, I'm doing it for £50. What does £50 get you? Well, I've got 12,000 residents' email address. I do a weekly show that is listened to by quite a few people, thousands of people. So you would get that ecosystem of my network for £50, and I hope that the fund will agree. My third slide, still not working, right?
You're doing great though, mate.
Am I doing okay?
Yeah.
All right. Am I doing okay?
Yeah.
Things go wrong, right? So, well, get to know me, we've done that, and then we said type of clients I look after.
Done your packages.
There's one particular client he was going to be up there. Just how much spend would you need to be in front of 1.5 million people, Marcus?
Yeah.
Hundreds and thousands of pounds. There's one particular client, Facebook pay them. I get them to 1.5 million. I'm really good at organic without having to spend the money. I'm really good at that. So my last slide is the type of people I'm looking for. Being a clinician, I talk the language of other clinicians. I love podiatrists, physiotherapists, doctors, pharmacists, opticians. These are the people, I love those type of people. I also love entrepreneurs that have lost their way. Entrepreneurs that have just got to a point where they're like, I've tried all the agencies, I've tried everything, my growth is not happening. I can prove, and I have testimonials of where we doubled and tripled people's turnover. Because it's just about, they're not even aware that they even exist. So they're my favorite type of people. I'm gonna take some questions. It is 7 minutes. 7's a lucky number. Do you guys know that there was a lemon and lime drink called 6-Up? Do you know this thing?
No.
Classic marketing talk. They changed it to 7-Up, and it was a huge success. So you just see, with marketing, it's sometimes a pivot. I look after a really famous dentist in Harley Street, and she's on toothpaste commercials, and she's great, and she hired the best people, and I just looked at it holistically, and we doubled her turnover, just like that. So if you go from the beginning, and I'll take some questions there, this is just a prompt me. This is why we become entrepreneurs. I spent 7 weeks in America with my family. Go figure, right? We went from coast to coast, went to so many states. That's why we work so hard. From left to right last year, I usually look after Enfield Parade, but Hackney stole me. And for Great Ormond Street, we raised £50,000. That's why we become entrepreneurs, right? All those kids I've never even met. The AI Societies in California, that's that I was there this year. Enfield Business Awards, love them. I was in the final for the best campaign for opticians, which was pretty cool. I'm part of the Business Book Awards, as I said, and then Loving Local, thriving group of 22,000. Next one, that's my team, I love them. They're all really proficient at YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Google Business Profile. I say this humbly. I think I'm one of the best people in the world on this. When it was COVID, my hair was short and it got long because I invested that much time. The web designer doesn't really do it, nor does the SEO and nor does the social media. It fits in the middle, but it's really powerful and no one really loves it and cares for it like I do. So there you go, there's my team and they're really good. They're very detailed and they're much better than I am. So I'll go back one. To most people, this is the social media, this is what they do. We have a WhatsApp group here, and it's called Vision Facebook Referrals. And this is the one that you put yesterday. You said, looking for a recommendation for pest control. Well done, right? That is not giver's gain. You said, Marco's really good. That's just hunting. And you can't be sure that that will always work. And the crying shame in, can I see who has a Facebook page here? Who doesn't have one? Who doesn't have one? Probably here. Guys, who is she going to recommend? She's going to give your number. If you have a Facebook page, they can look and see that you're credible. So you're missing out on work there if you don't have a Facebook page. Next one, these are all the people I look after. This is the 1.5 million, one of the oldest charities in this country is the Old Enfield Charitable Trust. I'm very proud to look after them. If you need to contact into any of my clients, I'm happy to share that with you. You've got a £50 voucher, the £100 a month thing is £50. Wow. And if it works, it'd be great. Your phone rings for £50. The difference is, with the $550, we do everything for you. With the £100 offer, we do it with you together. That's it. That is my 10-minute presentation. Didn't quite go well. I'd love to take some questions in the last seconds.
Any questions, Marcus?
Yeah, in terms of like your clients who, so clients have kind of different expectations, right? And as soon as they pay you something, no matter what it is, then all of a sudden they expect the world. Have you got a platform that you think this is my go-to, this is where I think
That's
the
such a great question. So each platform deserves its own respect. So YouTube is the most amazing platform. More people watch it than the BBC One. If you get that right, it will last for 10 years, it will give you a return on investment. TikTok, but something on there is so hit and miss. So to answer your question, you've got to get the flavors right. Not all cakes are born equal. Not all baking and cooking. You've got to look at your client and think, well, who would be, so Emma, she's a local podiatrist, that's the mayor, an older demographic possibly, Facebook might be good, not TikTok. So you've got horses for courses, the right folks for the right strokes. That's what they say in America. So you got to, is that fair enough?
Perfect.
Just match those expectations. Anyone else? Thank you very much, everyone.